What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am back with another deck for you guys. It wouldn't be a Faint deck without one of my favorite cards. That card is going to be Absolver. This is another deck running 3 copies of Absolver, but taking advantage of a newly buffed champion, which is going to be Kindred. Kindred got dropped from 5, 4 mana, losing 1 point of health, but dropping at turn 4 just allows it to come into the game at such a more crucial point, help you completely take control of certain boards, and grow very fast after leveling up. Kindred has the ability to get +2/+2 when you slay a unit. I believe it maxes out once per round, and the stats kind of increase and becomes a huge target for Absolver. This deck also takes advantage of some unique targeting to level up Akshan very fast. Some of those ways we do that is with Butcher. Killing a unit, one can be a slay for Kindred, as well as advancing the landmark. So for that card, we have some targets for it, such as Hapless Aristocrat, Fading Icon, which either the prey could be used as just like a target, plus we get a 3/1 body, which makes it very strong. We also have a couple copies of Ancient Hourglass as great cheap ways to protect our champions, which you can leverage a lot of situations into your favor if they go for like a vengeance, which a lot of times they will, onto your Kindred. Being able to respond and save it for 2 mana is huge. And like, of the course of building this deck, the increase in win rate after adding Hourglass was huge. Can't say how much of a fan I am of this card. We also have Spirit Leech, which, similar to the Butcher, gets you slays that your opponent can't interact with, can't really like stop because it happens at burst speed, quote unquote, and it gets you draw, so you have more ways to refuel. Again, we already have a ton of targets that we could use potentially to kill. Even Vile Feast creates a Spiderling, which is another option. We also have Glimpse Beyond, which just helps us just keep that fuel coming, which, like, one, it will also be a target, which when the landmark does progress, we get more draw even from that. So this deck doesn't really run out of gas most of the time, so you're able to just like cycle through and find whatever you're looking for. And once you have like all your stuff going, it's very hard to deal with. Again, with like cheap ways to respond and heal your units, ways to put down pressure with Absolver and Shapestone, and like remove theirs on the board. It is a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making this deck, playing this deck. Highly recommend you guys give this one a try. But I think that's it as far as the deck tech. That's kind of like the main idea of the deck. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas that you guys want to possibly see added, let me know. One thing I would like to point out, in the first couple games I was testing the Viper Worm, and I realized I didn't have enough things to kill, so this got swapped out for the Fading Icon. That's one thing you will notice switching from the first couple of games into the latter part. But appreciate everybody that has been checking out the videos, watching them, and supporting the channel. If you guys haven't subscribed, friendly reminder to hit that subscribe button. We're getting so close to 2,000 subscribers, so would really appreciate if you guys help me hit that goal. But that's going to do it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody. All right, against Darkness. I mean, this is a pretty good aggressive start, but I normally just like to look for champions. I mean, they kind of make the deck go. Like, although this hand is awkward, like, in a lot of ways, it's also still, especially with the Vagabond now, I think it's pretty good. We'll have Shapestone online. This just develops, like, a lot better. Minion is very interesting as a card in this deck. Really don't mind just getting killed there and getting a proc for this, and if you want to be spending 2 mana for a 2/1 every time, I'll be okay with that. I think just developing these Vagabonds is gonna be okay. It's our Glimpse. Very expensive now. The Vagabond will make it though. We can literally level our Akshan next round. We drop this, the landmark will go from 3 to 1, and then we have Shapestone to close it out. Another funny way we can level Akshan now is like Vile Feast. Yeah, that's be fine. We just swing everybody.
Hopeless, honestly.
Gotta be shaped here. We'll go for the predict what best pickup looks like. Probably a Kindred if we find it, because we'll be able to proc it with the Butcher. I think this seems fine. We get the trade here, have our unit live, and Akshan pushes 1 more damage. The other good thing about picking up Kindred potentially is that we also have the Hourglass if he has like a way to remove it. Didn't hit it. I gotta guess that Absolver's like not bad though, especially now that our it's activated, right? Double Glimpse is also pretty sweet. I almost want to just glimpse now, but can't say that makes too much sense. Gonna progress the landmark and have this like heal up our unit so it's not in poking range. Cool to deny the darkness. Then get some draw as well. Like I meant to say deny the level up progress on the Vigar. Other cool thing is like if we use Absolver, this grappling hook will be another option available. Yeah, I had a feeling he just let that through. Gotta say, I don't think I mind that. There's some interesting decisions here. I almost wanted to the Absolver. Just gonna go for draw. Just a 3. The spell shield might have been good with all the Akshans that we have available. I think I definitely just like, though, rocking this so I can grappling hook the Vigar. We can potentially have a 1-mana glimpse here if he gave us an opportunity for it. Doesn't. Okay. I think I'm honestly gonna try to Hourglass this. And then we'll just play the other Akshan. I'm probably gonna lead off with the Leech though. Because if he develops more darkness, like make him go for something that's like less valuable. With our crystals combined. He goes Catalyzer. I think this is okay. It's still just like progression. Pretty sweet box for him.
Chin up and smile.
We gotta kill this. We take 6. Not ideal. Another grappling hook.
Cool eye patch.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight.
Pretty interesting because we can get it online with one of these. This is super triple ping. Okay, he goes for a pokey, sure.
In and out.
Because I could go for the spell shield here, but I think I'd rather do this.
Is what I make.
Get the discount plus the extra draw. This seems fine. Let's just get the 8. I think I'd rather have the overwhelm go here. So this like lives through combat. See if he plays anything worth killing. Him doing that's funny because of like the grappling hook implications. Man, but we know he should have other pings. I think we just chill here. We'll see what he can do for 3. This is a second Vigar. Definitely would be impactful if we could get that off right now. Yeah, he's dead. No surprises there. Indian down, we have Vile for it. Use into the Viper Worm. Especially now that we drew Absolver. Getting a pretty big unit on the board seems good. Also, this progresses the landmark, so I'm actually gonna just hit this first.
The elements bind the living and
That smells pretty interesting. We'll get this one next round. A little bit of damage, but... And we also have a way to proc the Sentinel Horde as well.
Life is cyclical. Darkness ends. Almost got it.
Okay. This is also a way to target to activate, but first we're gonna predict and draw something. All of these not really looking like what I want. I mean, maybe an Absolver would have been nice.
It's a trap.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty tight on cards. I could go for the spell shield onto the Kindred. I think I like this here.
Embrace life.
Expect death.
Gently.
Level
Add the ping. These two can go.
Steady as life and death. What are you made of?
It's very interesting. It's playing around Absolver for sure, but that's fine. He goes group shot. I don't think I mind this at all. We're fine. We still have 2 vengeances in hands when he does like find some other threats. This is gonna go unless he has like vengeance of his own. Ooh, if he's doing this, I think the vial to dilute the pool is gonna be huge. What that changes is not much. He's still like risking and showed his entire hand. If he hits minion, game's over. Yeah, that's gonna be GG. His double minion, sure. I don't mind just taking this out, reducing the amount of blockers in the next round.
Go get the shiny dove.
I think play Akshan and just see, like, if he plays his last card, we'll have like full knowledge on his hand. There it is. I mean, I think we're just good to swing. This Akshan also has the spell shield as well. So he blocks the big 3.
We laugh at death. Ha!
It was a slow burn, but that's it. GG. Oof. Some tough decisions, a tough game, but got the dub. And Hourglass got its value. I was very happy with that. Okay. Have the Zillion, what is this? Xerath deck. I think I keep Kindred probably, and that's it. I don't know about all this other stuff. They're all good components, but I don't have like the fodder for it. I think I'd rather just develop into that. Aristocrat, we have a much more flexible hand here. I will just play this. Although he could play the Rock Hopper here, I think just getting this down here is fine. We could just go for the open, and if he plays another one, the second Aristocrat is just great to eat the landmark. This. Only thing now is 1, he probably doesn't attack, but 2, I probably just keep the mana open for a Vile Feast onto this.
Time is winding like a watch.
Hourglass would be pretty sweet right about now, but we'll chance it. At least with no landmark on the board, he'd have to burn a mana gem if he wants to use the right to kill this. Box, interesting. We will Absolver. I think that's like worth trying. If he doesn't have Pokey Stick to follow up on this, the Zillion is as good as mine. An attack just gives him free value, I think, for the most part. That's fine. Second way to protect this isn't bad. Interesting. So second Zillion, get the kill on this, and now we actually have a way to protect the Kindred through like Time Bomb, even through another Pokey Stick. Let's kill here. Takes care of that. Okay, so he opts for the Hourglass, which we'll just get another big unit down, right? It's Zareth is definitely going to be leveled. That is still just great.
You again?
Whale's pretty annoying, I gotta say. We are starting to run out of cards. We have a good amount of ways to draw cards within the deck, but ooh, we gotta find them. There's a way to at least proc this Kindred. Low-key, I almost feel fine with like letting that go. Interesting. We regret life. Let's see.
Wipe it off.
I think this is definitely just swing.
Just a moment.
Yeah, that's just a good attack, right? For the most part. I'm fairly certain that since we've slain a unit, we actually don't get a mark here on this round. So we just let this go. We can use the Viper Worm to proc this.
Sun's beneath me and wind's behind me.
Whatever, this can kill the 1/1. That's fine. Stone, a couple ways to advance this. Now that's a card I don't love to see. Kill the 3/3. So we get the level here. Little bit of health on this.
None dare stop me.
I think going on the like going for the Shapestone kill onto here could be fine. And then just the block. We also get from that the mark once again. So the cool thing that I think we might go for, I might go for a charger next round with like double absolver and just see if he's able to react to that. We'll have to kill like both of these, right? We go absolver. Charger deals the 5, and that's the game. That way, if he just had Vengeance as removal, the 5 damage was still enough, and that was it. That was a sweet game. Although that hand kind of worked together, I want to find champions. And here, there's Kindred. That work. I think for now we're just down to bank, right? We can get out here as just like some bodies. We're gonna keep this back for when Kindred drops. And then when he goes for big removal on the Kindred, we just have like a very good response with Hourglass.
I was feared once, just as you are now.
What's that, lamb?
Something soon forgotten, dear wolf.
So go hard, I can care less. This with the Butcher. Interesting. So he goes catalog.
Tear them apart.
I mean, going for the swing.
Do they know little lamb?
Like literally does nothing. Have a leech here to proc this. Go hard, sure. We're just down to open if that's like the length of his endeavors, right? It's leech to just potentially level this up. Still have one more buff. That'll be the level. That's great.
That pulse fades away.
On to the next. The hunt begins.
Keep the soft commit, keep a lot of options open. I don't really want to show the Absolver because I don't know what I'd do with the second part of it at this point.
Greed will turn any man into a monster.
I'm just going to get the Vagabond down.
Long road behind, long road ahead.
I mean, if this goes through, that is huge. Kind of risky on his end to do what he just did. Yeah, like, there's no... What? Alright, later, Senna.
Second time.
Easy enough, okay. That looked great there. Still have Hourglass. Glimpses. Save him. We're cool just looking at it like this. See what pickups we get. This, just go for another glimpse. Also procs the landmark again. Get this to 3.
I bend them slightly.
What's that noise?
And just like that, we have a huge open. Plus, I could also... I think I might just buff here. I get level up, and I can attack with the charger as well. And he's gonna have a rough time on 8 mana making this play not kill him. Or I guess I go for attack now. But I think the charger just fizzles. Don't want to be wrong about that.
Everything.
He doesn't even have enough for a double whale, which would clear at least a couple of the units. That was super nice. When he finally found the Vengeance, Hourglass just being such a punish for it on 2 mana. Okay, we're up against Darkness. We'll just keep a Treasure Seeker on 1 attack token. Glimpse isn't bad. If he ever goes for like removal on it.
Gently.
We have some ways to get some draws. Because our hand's a little clunky at the moment, but Obviously, getting one of these off, you can just clean that up. Great find. We definitely just rip this here. Deny the healing, deny the spider.
It's a trap.
So this is delayed. I think
Scores
fine.
difficult crooks to kill.
See what he goes for.
Give me your malice, creatures of doom! What's that noise?
I love this.
Smooth brain fool!
Take our 2 damage, take another hit for this. Landmark progression. We have Hourglass still. And like Hourglass is great landmark progression. Get 2 procs for it.
I am Lord Vega, destroyer of worlds!
I could go draw here, but honestly, I think I like that. Just draw here. I don't think at 2 mana he'd be able to kill this. Obviously, you could ping here, but the Akshan's the thing that's like more of a concern.
The hour approaches!
In and out.
We just go in with these. Great about this shape stone. There's no mana for darkness here. So I think I like fading icon into this being the level up.
Fixing the world, one scoundrel at a
Absolver's online. And now we can see what kind of things we predict into here. Definitely none of these are looking good. And he had enough of it already. Okay. I think we were definitely in the driver's seat that whole time. Felt good.
with a smile.
Right. We're up against Kindred Akshan. Seems like a matchup that could be a little tough for us. But Vengeance is a good card here. Vile Feast to pop Spell Shield. Guess we just kind of hope they don't hit Sivir for no reason.
A little further.
Hapless is great here to slow this down a bit. And we definitely play this.
Don't want
And
to
I
die?
think we always attack. Like, he could Sharp Sight, sure. Like, if he just passes, we attack with both.
Quick hands make quick work.
Here, an attack with both also seems great. We just deal 3. He doesn't want to block here. Just so many good ways to interact with these.
Gonna make a meal of 'em.
I think we just played this to spread out a little bit wider, and if he drags this into one of the 2/1s, in Vile, he kind of has to go for the 4/2. I think this is fine. Although that's dead,
All I bet.
we're just progressing the landmarks so far that literally 1 round away. I think I just like cleaning up the board. He clears a couple of our things, but we just play an icon.
Honor is the rust on a dull blade.
I'm actually going to keep the icon back, pop the spell shield here, and just kind of keep this Sivir at bay with Vengeance. I don't even know if I rip the Vengeance here.
My field is yours. Honor guide me. Protect and strike.
Scum.
We'll see if he has like double single combat. We have at least the hourglass. You protect it here once.
We do not linger.
Free attack. This is kind of interesting. I kind of like Icon.
Remember me, little one. Please.
He'll be mine.
He is for the other.
So you can give Challenger to a Waking Sand. He actually, never mind, yeah, because he doesn't get the thing, so this is okay.
I've got your back.
Greed will turn any man into a monster.
Danger pays.
I think just killing our own unit here, getting the progression on Kindred seems good. He's down to literally one card. And Kindred can level next round. I think we just got to be responsive with this. Don't like
Good people don't
put all our eggs into one basket. I think Hapless is fine. He has like literally one card. So if he shows us that card, man, we'll be good.
It's a living.
Fuck it.
Please, I have connections.
I think at this point it's worth a try. He hasn't tried to interact with the Kindred this entire time. So I think at that point you just got to be confident that he doesn't have it. And GG is the response.